Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Barbie. Barbie and Ken are having the time of their lives in the colorful and seemingly perfect world of Barbie Land. However, when they get a chance to go to the real world, they soon discover the joys and perils of living amongst humans. This movie is directed by Greta Gerwig and stars Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Will Ferrell, Simu Liu, Cera, Kate McKinnon, Issa Rae, America Ferrera, and Ariana Greenblatt. I can't believe that 23-year-old me went to go watch a Barbie movie in theaters and left loving it as much as I did. As soon as I heard that Margot and Ryan were casted, I was in, but I was like cautiously in. I didn't really know what a Barbie movie would look like or be in 2023. Bars. And the movie we got was probably the last thing I would have expected. It's a really fun, cartoony, hilarious, and heartfelt movie that really has a lot to say. That last part might be a turnoff to some people, but I really didn't mind it personally. I'm not going to sit here and say that this movie isn't extraordinarily heavy-handed with its social commentary, because it is, but I never really felt attacked by it. Most of the commentary is made through comedy, which I think was a really smart choice. It replaces the being talked down to and lectured feeling and replaces it with a lot of just funny and heartfelt scenes. And Greta Gerwig really over-delivered here. I really never thought a Barbie movie could end up being this good. You can tell that she has a genuine love for Barbie and wanted to do something special. I really enjoyed how she dove deep into the impact that Barbie's had on the world, good and bad. I found that really interesting. And there's so much style to this movie, from the set designs to the wardrobe and some great cinematography. It's just a visually beautiful movie to look at. The movie's also paced very well. It moves pretty fast, but it also gives you enough time to kind of take everything in. We go back and forth between Barbie Land and LA in the movie, and I enjoyed the contrast between the two. Barbie Land is very bright, colorful, over the top, and LA is a lot more bland and kind of subdued. And I thought the fish out of water stuff with Barbie and Ken in LA was really funny. But when they first get to LA, Barbie starts getting hit on by these random dudes with the most stereotypical, corny dialogue ever. And that was just kind of disappointing, because it's like a massive step down from the rest of the dialogue and jokes in the movie. I think it's intentionally corny, but I would have just preferred actually well-written jokes instead. There's also a mother-daughter relationship in the movie that has some tension set up, and it has like a really fast resolution that kind of just comes out of nowhere. And those two things are really the only flaws I have with the movie, and they're really nitpicks. Not even really flaws. Other than that, it's just some of the most fun I've had watching a movie this year. And the main source of fun in the movie comes from the amazing performances from the entire cast across the board. Barbie Land's this fantastical, fun place, but if the performances aren't equally as fantastical and fun, the movie would crumble. So the cast just understood what they had to do, and they knocked it out of the park. Margot is incredible as always. She really brought a lot to Barbie, with some great comedic and heartfelt moments. I went in expecting a mainly comedic performance from her in this movie, but there's actually a pretty wide range of emotions here. And because you have such a powerhouse of an actress, it really makes those more serious and heartfelt moments hit a lot harder. And they work really well. She really put a lot into this performance, and it just elevated the movie into something special. It's easily one of my favorite performances from her yet. Like everyone has been saying though, Ryan Gosling just kind of steals the show as Ken in this movie. He's a very underrated comedic actor, so I'm happy that this movie is going to finally let people see just how hilarious he actually is. He had me laughing my ass off throughout the entire movie. He was just so much fun to watch. I mean, he has this whole epic musical battle fight scene at the end of the movie. Like, that's just crazy. It was awesome. And he actually has a really good character arc in the movie, even though it's played more for jokes instead of seriousness like Barbie's was. I still really enjoyed what they did with his character overall in the movie. And Simu Liu is great as the other Ken in the movie. Is very competitive with Ryan Gosling's Ken, and their back and forth was just amazing to watch. Kate McKinnon was hilarious as Weird Barbie. Every time she popped up, she just made me laugh, and I was just always excited to see her back on the screen. She did a great job. Cera as Alan wasn't in the movie too much, but every time he was, he also kind of stole the show. I wish there was a little bit more of him, but what we got was great. And Will Ferrell as the CEO of Mattel was pretty funny too. His whole plot line kind of fell on the back burner, but it's Will Ferrell, so he made it work at the end of the day. He's one of my favorite comedians, so I'm never going to say no to more Will Ferrell. Overall, Barbie is a really fun and well-made movie that lived up to the hype and was way better than I ever thought it would be. You can tell that everyone involved cares about the source material and had a great time making the movie. Barbie is clocking in at a 95% on the Bravo barometer. I had such a great time watching this movie. My theater was basically sold out, and they were just super into the movie. There was tons of cheering and applause, and it was just really cool to see how much this movie meant to so many people. And the audience that went to go see the movie is very diverse, so it was just a really cool thing to experience. If you've seen Barbie, let me know what you thought in the comments below and what you thought of my review. Don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe for more reviews coming very soon. And as always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.